There's those who've been listening to the teachers, trying for decades, and nothing seems to click. There's no light bulb moment, no awakening after so long. Many people contact me with this very complaint, so let's address it. Usually, what I'm seeing when this is going on is a deeply ingrained habit of going to thought for the answers. When I speak to someone who's saying they've spoken to every teacher and is still not clicking, and I say something that points to this direct reality, this immediate truth, they will almost always start looking upwards to the left or to the right, and I can tell that they're thinking. Actually, it's not that they are thinking, it's that there is focus on thinking. There's this repeated attempt to try and look for what I'm pointing at in the next thought, to wonder about it, to go, not sure, to look into the mind for the answers or some kind of confirmation. But the truth is, it's never going to come from the mind. It's never going to come from the thinking. Right now, I want you to notice the sensation of your body contacting the surface it's in contact with. Just notice that physical sensation for a moment. Now, did you need to think about that to do that? There may have been a brief thought. Alex is asking me to notice the sensation. Okay. And then you notice the sensation. But noticing the sensation didn't come from the thinking. The mind could never get you there. You instead had to move your attention. Now, instead of moving your attention to a sensation, I want you to allow the attention to expand. Zoom your attention out and see the full view, everything you're seeing, hearing, and feeling. Now, did you have to think about that? Again, there might have been a thought beforehand, but to relax your attention, you needed to use a completely different faculty than thinking. You needed to use your attention. You needed to go not to your thinking, but to the awareness, this actual appearance, this. You see, when I'm pointing to your true nature and you say, yeah, but it's been 15 years and I'm still not getting it, it's like you've focused onto the next thought and you're looking at that when what I'm pointing to is this. I'm not trying to get you to realize a new concept, have a new experience, or some kind of conclusion that's going to come from the thinking or imagination. I'm pointing at this direct reality. It's a bit like, imagine we're both watching a movie and I become completely mesmerized and forget that I'm watching a movie. And I'm getting completely emotionally pulled around by it, believing I'm actually in the movie and greatly suffering. Now, you say to me, Alex, it's just a movie. There's a screen. And I say, I can't see it. I've been trying for ages and I can't see it. And you say, Alex, that's just a thought. You're already looking at it. Don't look at your thinking about it. Don't try to look into the appearances of the movie. Look at what it's made out of. It's the screen, appearing. Consciousness, your true nature, is like that screen. But to make the metaphor even more accurate, you are the screen. You are the screen appearing. What you think of as you, as an apparently separate self, is just a bundle of thoughts, memories, sensations, and perceptions. Instead of looking into the next thought, instead of contracting your attention down onto another object of this screen of consciousness, perceptually relax, simply rest, simply be. You see, another thought may well appear. I'm still not getting it. Can you not see that that's another thought arising in this awareness? It's another piece of content appearing on this screen. Instead of focusing onto that, instead of identifying with that thought and believing yourself to be the I that's not getting it, simply continue to rest as simply being. You can let another thought appear, but I can't feel anything. I can't feel anything special. Okay, can you notice that's also another thought appearing in awareness? Don't identify, simply be, rest perceptually open as the awareness. Can you let another thought appear? I'm not sure though. Okay, can you notice that as another thought appearing in this awareness? Why believe you are the I in the thought I'm not sure? Simply be what you are, the observer, the silent witness, this awareness. You see, it doesn't matter what thought appears. The thoughts can go on forever. They can say, I'm not getting this, I'm not awake yet, forever. And it wouldn't matter because you're already this awareness that's appearing as that. The thing is, the thoughts may say all kinds of things. The apparent person that you're playing the character of may still appear to be completely confused. And yet, there can be another part of you in the background that's really all of you that can see and knows what I'm talking about. But it's silent. It's like a spark in the background. It can't talk about it. All the mind can do is object instead of admitting you're already awake. And yet, there you are, the real you, in the background that's seeing this. You're seeing yourself. So don't let the presence of an apparent person who's on a never-ending seeking journey stop you from looking at what's before that, what's around all of that, this presence that's aware of that. Look at this presence. Look at this appearance. Look at yourself, this awareness. You see, the mind is going to come up with the next thought, looking for something special, looking for something different, because there's nothing here for it to grab hold of. There's no concept. There's no getting it. There's nothing that's going to click or anything that's going to shift to realize who you really are, because it's already this. What we're pointing to is what already is. Then there might be some shifts. Then there might be some apparent aha moments in the thinking mind, because it won't be a result of the shift or any new thing that you apparently thought about. It will be because you relaxed into what already is. It's because instead of allowing your attention to become entertained by the next thought, you continue resting as the perceptual basis of that. You continue resting, perceptually open, just observing, just being. Then you will discover the fruits. Then you are discovering the universal benefit of your true nature. But counterintuitively, it emerges from the ether. It emerges from what the thoughts say is too simple, not special enough. Because if you've been at it for 15 years and there's still no awakening, then what happens when you give up the search and simply be? Because the truth is, you're already awake. You're already a fully enlightened being, just claiming that you're not. Embody this by resting as this appearance, this awareness, and refraining from taking yourself to be a limited identity, thereby allowing the conditioning to fall away more and more as you rest more and more as who you really are, the infinite being. This. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just to let you know, I've released a free mini course to end mind identification and relax into awakened peace. If that interests you, the link to access that is in the description. Alternatively, if you feel called to explore awakening and embodiment very deeply, I invite you to join Awaken Embodied, In there, we have the deep awakening and embodiment sessions, weekly live group calls and meetings with me, all to support you with the journey. The link for that is also in the video description. See you in the next one. Peace.